Ooh, yeah, right on. Okay. All right, let's do this real quick here. Just going to do some changes here. Here, I'm just going to go down, do something here real quick here. Let me go down to my Creative Studio on the YouTube side here, and we'll see if I can get yeah, just check my just had to check to see my thing is okay, which we are good. And all right, yes, we are here. Okay, I'm not gonna be like the Bergs. Start a stream and just walk off. Maybe slap somebody. I don't know what he does when he disappears out his mommy's garage. Wham, 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 and all that stuff. Okay, we're talking about a lot of stuff that let's put it this way. Berg's is a crybaby. No bones about it. I'm not supposed to be watching him no more, but I just had to be watching the last week or so of his couple of last live streams, and it's just constantly complaining and whining and bitching and moaning. I have no problem with other YouTube channels doing panels. It's basically that's the way they run their channel. If we'll talk about how they should control their panels a little bit better, but till then we don't know. Basically, then he complains about if he has an issue with another YouTuber, it's just don't expose yourself to a scandal. Basically, whatever it is. If you're sending out dirty pictures, don't send out dirty pictures. All you're doing is setting yourself up. But here's a guy who's 47 years old, who lives with their mommy and daddy, and just complains about other YouTubers, how they built their channels off of him. Well, I remember the day when I used to watch the Google Hangouts. I used to watch where everybody had these Google Hangouts. Remember the old Google Hangouts? Basically, where he wanted to be part of the Google Hangouts. He had to be part of the show because he can't. He is that jealous. He is that 100% jealous that he wants to be part of the show, and he will interject himself to any Google Hangouts that was going at the time. I remember that's how he generated his hate and all that stuff. But about a year ago, when his channel got monetized, this is where he really everybody knew he was going to dive off the deep end, and he's drowning in jealousy, basically, and that. So he makes a lot of weird comments. He dirty deletes a lot of his live streams. He dirty deleted, I would say, 8 of his last 10 live streams because I guess he's not proud of his crybaby rants that he's been doing. He's criticizing a lot of YouTube channels on their panels and that. I think doing a panel is interesting. I've done a few panels myself, but our panels were more civil, and it was on my other channel. Basically, it was mostly up on my other channel. We did some panels. It was a very civic conversation. We talked about an issue. We had our opinions. Then we kind of got sidetracked and what they call digressive babbling about something else that's not part of the video. And that Berg just turns out to be the biggest hypocrite here on YouTube, and will always be the biggest hypocrite here on YouTube. And that one thing I try not to complain about is who does their channels. I don't really care how they run their channels and that. So Only thing they have to watch out for is the constant whining, the constant, and this is a very touchy issue, is the super chats, the PayPal links. Basically, when we did our last live show on our channel, uh, we had no donations on super chat or PayPal, and we didn't throw a fit over it. Because why? Because we was happy to get views. Any viewers that watches our videos, even I get one person to watch any of our videos, I'm happy I got that person to watch. If we end up getting 30, 40 views or 60, 40 or 400, doesn't matter to me. If I get one person to watch a video, I'm happy. And you got to be happy what you get nowadays, especially here on YouTube. Be proud of what you get. But just try not to be jealous on somebody else's because they think they built your channel around them. It's not around Bergs, okay? YouTube is not about Bergs. There's like 20 million channels out there. 20 million plus channels out there. And Berg thinks he's the only one. He thinks he's the best of the best. He's not. I'm not the best of the best, and I will be the best of the best in that. But just see now what he's doing the last couple weeks and a half is he's complaining about the channels being repetitiveness. So what if someone's sitting on a porch smoking a cigarette, doing panels? Who cares? As long as somebody's watching that stuff, they're watching that stuff. In fact, he averages about 200 to 300 views. It eats Bergs alive. Where he can barely, on his last live stream, he barely got to 30. When he got to 30, he just turned off the live stream, abruptly ended his live stream. When he finally hit 30, it took him like half hour to get 30. He finally abrupted his stream right there. And that, to me, I don't care where my numbers are at. It says people are too busy, or there's too many other live shows going on at the same time. So people's going to watch a replay. That's why we have replays. You want to leave those live shows up to replay it, but don't dirty delete it because you're pissed off, Bergs. I mean, you're just one angry dude after another. You act like a buffoon, like a fool here on YouTube and that. So it's crazy. But it's crazy to see a 70-year-old man about ready to turn 48, still live with his mom and dad. I know they're up there in age, probably trying to take care of them, but playing that loud guitar that's totally out of tune, that turns me off. I mean, there's other people play better guitar than him. I can play a better guitar than him. I don't even play a guitar. I don't even own one. And that. Then he accuses people for not playing their guitars because they rather collect guitars. There's a difference between a player and a collector. The guy's clueless. He's supposed to have a college education, but yet he's 100% clueless of what people does for their content and that. Fine, you want a content, Bergs. If you want to rant and rave and beg for money, demanding people show you love, demanding people, and you end up throwing them under the bus, well, that's why they're not donating to you no more. That's why you lost half your donors. Take this from Elbow. You should learn this from Elbow. Elvis Travels, when he was on YouTube, he will get donations. Then when the donations stop coming in, he just throw people under the bus. And that just can't do that. It gives you what you do is you're hurting your cash cow. It's like, here's your cash cow. Don't send it to the slaughterhouse to make hamburger out of it, because that's what Bergs did. Basically, he took his cash cow, took it to the slaughterhouse, and now he's got hamburger. Basically, that's the way I see it. And that. And people who does donate to his channel expect to be thrown under the bus, basically, because it's like, okay, that was yesterday. What do you do for me today? That's his narrative. That's his narrative. That's his agenda. It's like, yeah, you donated to me yesterday, but you didn't donate to me today. That's the way he demands money and that. And that's the wrong way of doing business here on YouTube. Basically, all you have to do is just continue creating content, whatever it is. Bergs, here's a challenge right here. Basically, if you're watching this, I don't care if Bergs gets this or not. Okay, here's an open challenge on her. Produce me a 10-minute video. Produce me a 10-minute video on your channel about the Seattle area, the good, the bad, whatever. Do what you're against. Change your content. Throw your audience a swerve, saying, wow, this is different content. I may enjoy this content if it continues this way. Try to change your content. Show me around the Seattle area. Show me, show your pandemic situations around the Seattle area. Show us something different besides doing a speech in a garage. Man, it's just crazy. Our other channel, our main channel, the Angie and Chuck Show, we actually go around town. We do, if we can't go around town because of the weather or time schedule and that, hey, 167 Scott, how you doing? And that, so, and that, just be, Bergs needs to be more creative instead of bitching about somebody else's content. If you want to be better at YouTube, in a way, and I'm not the best YouTuber myself, and I've never claimed to be the best YouTuber myself. I just produce my content the way we see fit. This is, like I said, this is my rant channel. I rant on what I like or dislike, or about my passions in life. This is what my rant channel is all about, and that. So when I watched Bergs the last week, and I said I was not supposed to be watching this goofball from Seattle, Washington, and that. So basically, he's a whiner, he's a complainer, and if he gets donations, yeah, you get donations today, but he's going to demand donations tomorrow from the same people, but he doesn't get it, and he will never get it. And that he is worse than Elvis Travels, and in a way, and that. And he just cannot stay out of other people's. And he says, I'm not doing other chat rooms. I'm not in the chat rooms. I'm not in. I'll guarantee you he's over there. Last night, during his live stream, he was in his live stream for 35 minutes, drunk as a skunk, because someone pretended to be somebody else. He had somebody, the wrench, saying they're really Lady Gaga. And Berg's just in his drunken mind, of course, he was drunk. You could tell in his eyes, he was drunk. He was hammered. He told this so-called person on the wrench that has a blue wrench, and just says, Lady Gaga, you got to give me a contract. I got to get noticed. Thinking that's really Lady Gaga. No, it wasn't. It was somebody that you wrenched up, pretending to be Lady Gaga. They just say that was the government name they were using. Her real name is Lady, and being as drunk and hammered he believed it, basically. Now I'm known to be a drinker myself, and when I drink, if I have a little bit too much, I get a little excited, like a little happy, go lucky. But then after that, boom, I crash. I literally go to sleep in that. So I guess I handle my alcohol better. But then he drinks the stronger stuff. I kind of drink the weaker stuff in that. I guess more bang for your buck, they say. But like I said, it's going to be another channel that's going to be, if he doesn't watch his language, and also I'm going to warn the other people that wants to host Bergs on their panel. If Bergs decide to go on those panels, which he will do a 180 again, I'll guarantee you he'll go a 180. Why he abrupted his live stream? Because Holly Undead went live. Holly Undead went live at the time Bergs was ended abruptly. So I was kind of watching. I went over to watch Holly Undead to see if he crashed over there, to see if he was over there raising hell or something like that. I'm pretty sure he was lurking in the side chat, but I don't think he was lurking. But he was lurking in a way to ready to jump in if something doesn't go his way in that. So, in that, I tell you what I'm going to do is this, in case if that bumbling idiot is, live or up at this hour, I'm just going to go ahead and put this link up to see if he wants to join in. I doubt he will. Let's cut this right here. There's the link to this two. If anybody wants to join in, I don't know how long I'm going to stay on, but if we can have a little panel, we'll put up what you think on it. But I'm pretty sure he'll be dead asleep because he's always in. He's asleep at this hour because he's basically up all night. He's a night owl in that. So, and I'm pretty sure that someone's going to go live. I'm pretty sure he's going to get a notification. He's going to wake up and he'll probably lurk over there too. But basically, see right now, like I said, I'm not worried about numbers. If I channel build, hey, we all channel build, okay? I built this channel from my other channel over here. I was a little lucky that Rosie O'Kelly was promoting this channel once in a while. In fact, if anybody who's new on this channel have not seen Rosie Kelly, please check her out. She does some good walking videos, and boy, those are epic walking videos. I enjoy her walking videos. Whenever I get a chance to watch one from start to finish, I really enjoy it. But because of my work schedule, I come in, and she's already got one halfway done already. So I literally have to watch the replay and that. But yeah, they're walking. I love to do walking videos, but I do edited versions. I would just love to do one live with her, basically. And that. So, and it's going to be interesting because how is Berg's going to react? How is he going to react? And I'll guarantee you, he will chimp. Berg's, if you watch it, you're not the show either. But that's our main channel. And you cannot copyright the word show. Everybody tried. Everybody failed. And that's yeah, Rosie's got a good channel. I mean, early days there was some controversial stuff, but she toned down, and she's really having. I think she's having more fun. I kind of miss Missy Jen once in a while, but yeah, she does her own thing. Who cares if she goes to Vegas umpteen times? Because when I see something a little bit different, it's like. Yes, I do a lot of walking videos. Yep, I do a lot of walking videos, but my walking videos is somewhat edited in a way, but I am planning to do one as a live stream myself, but that would be cool if we do that. It all depends on my data and Wi-Fi. Data, Wi-Fi, and internet connections. It all depends on how many cell towers between here and there that keep me going. So I have to find a route that keeps me connected with a cell tower at least, mainly, or on somebody's public Wi-Fi that is a hotspot for Wi-Fi and that. But that's not easy because everybody has their Wi-Fi on lockdown. Guess what? My Wi-Fi is on lockdown too. You got to have a password. If you want to get on my Wi-Fi, you can't because you got to have a password to get on my Wi-Fi and that. So there's many people out there. We had people at our apartment will try to get on here, get on somebody's Wi-Fi, and they get mad because everybody has all their Wi-Fi but one person, and they're all. And it's a very weak signal, and they get mad because they can't get on Wi-Fi, and because you gotta have passwords. The place I hang out is you gotta have a password, and you gotta obtain that password. You gotta be a regular customer to have that password, and that. So there's only one place I go. When I hang out, I get the password, and when I'm there doing business, you know. I'm on their Wi-Fi a little bit. I'm not on that very long, but at least I'm on their Wi-Fi if I need to look at my YouTube comments or do a Facebook post, whatever I need to do, and I'm done. and that's it. I'm not on it for hours on end because I can't sit in places hours on end and that. So, like I said, before I got sidetracked again, Berg's really needs to. If you want to make yourself relevant, sometimes you have to change in a way. Like I said, with our YouTube, with our main daily lives, that's all we do. It's our daily lives. That's our main channel, our daily lives. This is my rant channel. Angie has her channel that has Bath and Body. Plus, we also do other odd videos over there. So we got like 3 channels, and I'm working on number 4 channel. Eventually, I'm going to do a gaming channel, but it all depends on the time and consistency. If I have the time to do stuff like that, basically, and that. So, and all that good stuff there, and basically. But yeah, if you're Bergs, if you want to treat your channel as a business, you got to treat it as a proper business. Basically, what YouTubers always say: focus on your content, what you do best. If it's playing that crappy guitar is your best you can do, fine, go with it. Knock yourself out. Blow my ears out because I'm not listening, I'm not watching, and that. If you actually do a video, do an edited video of you going out and about out and around town, show us your Seattle, Washington area, because when I watch other YouTube videos, when I watch Rosie's video, when she does her chooches around Santa Rosa, if we contact Rosie, and if I get involved with more of Rosie's channel, just saying hi to her, drop by, maybe drop her a few donations or something like that. If we want to get together, possibly later this summer, we will. But when I watch those videos, when she does her chooching around the LA area, I'm getting ideas what I want to do in LA for our main channel, because of I might do something else what Rosie's not doing, basically, because we are doing our LA trip next summer, and sometimes I'm going to go up to Seattle myself, if I can schedule, if I had the budget, if I got the time schedule. I would love to go up to Seattle just to do our little thing like we do in Chicago. Walk around Seattle, show the Seattle Space Needle, where I'm always a baseball nut. We'll show where the Mariners play. We'll show where the stadium where the Seahawks play. Maybe the Amtrak station if it's historic. Maybe the wharfs, the docks area, the Seattle ferries. I've always heard it was fantastic. Always enjoyable to get on and ride. I've always heard positive stuff around that. Maybe don't like to pay hot overpriced crap, but maybe check out the very first Starbucks. Who knows? Who knows and all that stuff. It's just, for me, as an out-of-towner, if I came from out of town and I see Seattle, I say, man, that's a lot of content right there. But you got a guy who lives in town can't share it because he doesn't want to share it because it's beneath him. And that would really help your channel out, Bergs. I would highly suggest it. I really, 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 really suggest you try something different. Do what we do best on our main channel. Show us around town. Show us your walking. Don't show us your raking. That I know the American flag, salute the American flag, and that, but doing a rant in front of the American flag is really un-American, and that. So I would just say, channels do have to reinvent themselves, and there's sometimes I look at our main channel. Sometimes we may have to reinvent ourselves. If the financials are right, and if our channel grows enough, we get enough views and make enough money off of YouTube, then maybe we will reinvent ourselves. And that was our goal. It's a goal it's a lofty goal, but it's a goal we're still trying to reach. Even we're on YouTube for 5 years on the main channel, and we're only at that channel, we're only over 1,400, approaching 1,500 subs. But we're only getting like anywhere from 60 to 80 views per video. It's been a slow restart since we came back from our little hiatus. And here on our main channel, on this here on Chuck Chats, we're at what? 177? 176. We lost somebody, I guess. Who cares? It may have been Berg's and that. So, but yeah, we're at 176, and most of the people came over from Rosie's channel, basically, and other people and that. So that's pretty good. And that this has not been very busy last couple days on this channel at all. I thought I'd just pop on today and just see who's all here, who's all on, and that. So, yeah, Berg's is a big crybaby, basically. So he's just one of my favorite baseball teams was the Washington Senators. Yeah, when they moved, yep. Yep. When they moved up to Senators moved up to before the original Senators, they moved up to I think up to no, it wasn't Montreal. I think it was up in Montreal. Then they kind of moved back, basically. So I have to look that up some other time and that. And I'm always been. Maybe I'll take in a baseball game in Seattle. Who knows if I go. I don't know if we're going to go on in L.A. I'd like to go to a Dodgers game. I want to do it when the Cubs are there. But during this pandemic, we don't know if they're going to do it that way or not. Don't know if we're going to have time because I got a 2-week schedule. I got 2 weeks and maybe lucky enough a couple extra days. And we're going to use probably a couple extra days to do a maybe go around the Santa Rosa area. I don't know. Like I said, I may have to get contact twins. Okay. And that's all. But Bergs, I'm going to give Berg some friendly advice. Stop complaining about everybody else's channel, about channel building, clout building, whatever it is. It's if they want to talk about you because you're open. You leave yourself open. When anybody goes on YouTube, you're just opening yourself up for criticism. I'm pretty sure there'll be people criticizing this video or making a parody video or whatever. It doesn't bother me because I've been picked on, harassed all my life. It's nothing new, basically. So, it's water over the bridge. There was times here on YouTube I did get upset with a few people. Got upset with the trolls, and I found out that was a big mistake. You do not want to acknowledge the trolls at all, because if you ignore the trolls, it seems like they just magically go away for some reason. I don't know what it is. If you do not engage with them, don't engage with them. Just for some reason they magically go away. Focus on something different in that. Don't over promote. And this is what YouTube has. Let's say if I had a super chat right now, if I was monetized and had super chat or PayPal, you notice 28 minutes. I say not one word. I said, please donate or light me up or something like that, because it's not happening. It's not happening, period. Okay. But the only PayPals I have is on the main channel. It's on the monetized channel, and that's where I was going to keep it. If this channel gets monetized, if it's some miracle this channel ever gets monetized, I think you're only going to see is a super chat, basically. But technically you're not supposed to open promote it. Let's say if I ended this stream right now, YouTube recommends promoting your channel, promoting your super chats. They said no more than 3 times, and I think 3 times is too much. In fact, I found out more people gets, believe it or not, I'm beginning to notice this. I notice this a lot on a lot of channels that has super chat, not just the bottom of YouTube. I'm also finding this on larger channels, the bigger channels, and that's best to do. Ignore the trolls. Richie Life needs to learn that. Yep, Richie Life needs to learn that too. Ignore the trolls. Just blow off the trolls. Focus on your content. In fact, sometimes sometimes a live stream can be a downfall because that's where the trolls hang out, is on your live stream. But if you go to live stream, just focus on your content. Focus what you got planned. Here's what Richie should do: is don't promote your links, just like Berg's. Don't over promote it. If someone donates, here's what I saw Berg's one night. He deleted this basically, where someone just dropped him $5 in the super chat, and he spent another 20 minutes trying to shake him out of more money. Now he complains about somebody else being extorting for money. What does Berg does himself? When someone drops $5 in his super chat, he begs for more. What do? You demand more from him. You want more donations from that person. What are you doing? You're extorting yourself. You're extorting more money. Bergs, you're clueless. That college education you claim to have, you might as well use it for toilet paper. You're talking about, I'm telling you from a guy who never went to college. All right? Because I find out people who goes to college and has all these college degrees, I'm finding out they're the most dumbest people you ever meet out there. So sometimes because they have all these college degrees, all these plaques, so how smart they are, but yet they can't figure out why you choose to live this life over that life or something like that. I don't know. I've seen many people just goes the opposite way of their college degree and that. But Bergs, if yep, use that college degree and use it for toilet paper because that's the way I see it. If you think you're the best guitar player, just focus that as your content like you used to do. Nobody watches it anyway because they don't like how you play your guitar anyway. It sounds like a squealing tire to me. That's just my opinion. And that's why when I click on to see what he's doing, when he plays that guitar, oh God, I turned it off and said, I'm going to wait for his rants. Basically, his rants sometimes can be epic, but it's almost embarrassing. Basically, because the guy is just jealous. One thing another YouTuber should learn also, if you're going to collab with other YouTubers, you got to make sure you hold your egos aside. Don't get that ego going. I had many, actually, this channel was built through, most of the channel was subs from Rosie's and other channels. I think Cage and Kevin also promoted this channel. I think I bring Brad Silverdog at one time kind of did the same for me once in a while. I appreciate everything they did for this channel. Believe it or not, what helped me build this channel on the main channel, believe it or not, it was the trucking community. The trucking community watches my videos. Out of 1,400 plus subscribers, we have about 15 to 20 subscribers that drives a big rig that watches our channel. Because you know why? I was told by one other channel that we give them an alternative besides watching trucking videos. We give them an alternative. Let's see what an average life is all about. Let's see how they live their lives, because we may have to go back to those full lives like they used to do before they got into trucking. And that it's just a way. It's just a way. Plus, I watch the trucking videos because when I go on vacation, I'm looking for the best places to eat on the road. Excuse me for a second here. I'm looking for best places to eat on the road. Hey, I watch even the amusement park communities videos that does mainly roller coasters and amusement parks. If anybody knows on the main channel, I love to go to the amusement parks when I get a chance, or carnivals or fun fairs, whatever they call, or how they call them, and that. Okay, you have to go enjoy. Thank you very much, and have a Merry Christmas. In case I'm not back on, my channel is going to have a live show on Christmas Day over in the Angie and Chuck Show. We're going to have a live show there on Christmas Day. So I hope you join us there on Christmas Day. It's around 7 p.m. Mostly, everybody should be done by then with their families by then at that hour. Usually, that's what they used to do in the old days. Because the old days they used to go to a basketball game or a professional wrestling show in the day, but I don't know. But we'll be on the Angie and Chuck Show 7 p.m. So I hope you check us out there. Okay, we're going to continue here on this. I think we're going to wrap it up here real quick here because I'm more like Rosie's about to come on a little bit. I just want to see what she has to say. And that, but Bergs, just you don't take advice very well. You just for some reason you don't take advice hardly ever. But it's your channel. If you're going to continue to call people's names, I'm surprised they haven't flagged your video. Those people, if they had enough of you calling them whatever you call them, it needs to stop. Okay, name calling on YouTube is, believe it or not, is a terms of violation. It's considered harassment. Okay, you're borderline on that right now. You're borderline, if not crossing that line right now. I'm just giving you friendly advice. This is not harassment. This is not harassment. This is not to torment you or anything. I'm just giving you sound advice. All right, just focus on something different. If you want to be something different than the rest, and avoid, just change how you do your content. Your content needs to be you have to reinvent your content, basically, and that. But if you want to go on, complain about somebody else's channel, criticize other channels, have at it, but don't go name calling and that. And right now, basically, and when someone does donate or doesn't agree, you don't own everybody, okay? Subscribers will come, subscribers will go. Everybody sees it. I see it myself all the time. I seen subscribers come, I seen subscribers go. There's times I uploaded a video over on the main channel, which everybody else will enjoy, but somebody will get pissed off over it and they will unsub. Basically, well, I don't need to. This is why you have to put up that video. I don't need to see that video. They quick unsub and that out of haste and that. And if I lose subs, we all lose subs. We all gain subs. It's the roller coaster of maintaining our channel. That's all we do. Bergs, you will lose subs, but crying over it ain't going to help you because you're going to lose more. In a way, someone else lost a ton of subs because he kept on crying over it, kept on crying over it, whine and complain, continue to lose the subs. But then the trolls will take over, and that's where you get the trolls and that. But yeah, here's a challenge, Bergs, if you're watching at this point. Just make one edited video. How hard to I do edited videos on the main channel, and all you have to do is find an editing software that is easy to run. You can try it out for free for 7 days and do an edited video. Just go out, do some clips, highlights what you're doing, go out to your favorite place to eat, show your favorite foods, whatever, going off, paying your bill, going off to a grocery run, driving your car around town, doesn't matter. Just show us some form of content. I don't care. Just don't mention what streets you travel on. It's just another tip. Do not travel. Don't mention any streets that you travel on. Create yourself a safety bumper. Some YouTubers has a 10-mile radius as much as 10-mile radius of their residence. They do not mention any streets in their videos until they're finally outside that bumper area. I have a 2-mile safety bumper myself. I don't mention any streets here in town that's within 2 miles of this residence. And that it's still a lot of ground to cover, basically, for those haters out there and that. So, yeah. But create something different. Be different. If you want to play a guitar, fine, play your guitar. If that's all you can do, because if that's all talent you have at it, stay with it. And that. But if you're going to come on every night in a live show or short videos complaining about this channel has the same panels night in, night out, same thing, same old, this person's on this, is going to Vegas to Los Angeles over and over again, same thing, same old. Bergs, you're doing the same thing yourself. Come up with something different. See, it's harder for me to come up with different topics. I want to come up with different topics once in a while. You notice how I rambled off once in a while in this video and that. So, but try something different for once. Just do something that will throw your viewers a curveball. Try an edited video. There's editing software you can try for free. You can practice with a few clips with your other videos. Just mend them together, render it, upload it. That's all you do. Just edit. You don't even have to have an intro and outro. My main channel, we have an intro and outro. With YouTube royalty-free music. We use YouTube royalty-free music. You know how many people try to flag our music? Because they can't flag our music because it's YouTube-owned music. It's YouTube royalty-free music we use. Unless we use something that we have to give credit to, basically. And right now, there's more music that you don't have to give credit to the creator and that. But if we have to use ones with a certain symbol, boom. If we use copyrighted music, guess who gets the revenues? The person who holds the copyrights and that. So, but just try an edit video and just throw your viewers a curveball saying, wow, this is something new. This is something fresh. It may be a new curve, basically. And that's it. Everybody evolves. Everybody, I watched Rosie off and on over the years. She has slowly evolved to something different. I like her walking videos. They're good. They're good to watch. They're entertaining, and I learned something because if I'm planning to visit certain parts of towns or cities in my future travels, I'm looking for something different to do. And when we do our LA, we're going to do something different there than what she don't normally does. In that, Seattle. If I go to Seattle, I bet you I'm going to create more content. If I go to Seattle, just if I even make Seattle a trip for one day, just go to Seattle for one day and show stuff around town, around Seattle one day. I'll do that in one video than Berg ever does in his whole career on YouTube. Basically, that's it. That's the truth. And that when we go to Seattle, it's my call. Okay, it's not his call. It's my call. I'll do what I want. Hi, Brandon. How you doing? So basically, it comes down to is this. Bergs, you gotta stop your nightly crying about other channels. Reason they're doing better than you is because it's their show. If they want to turn it to an all-out fight, if they wanted to, you gotta remember is this. I will probably come back with an all rant channel of how people should have more control over their panels and that. I think Bergs will go. I don't think Bergs will go away anytime soon. He hasn't borderline a lot of crap there lately. He's been whining like a baby again, and that it's just constant whining, complaining about other creators, sick and tired of their panels, but yet he says he doesn't want to do panels, but yet he got caught on a panel. I'm surprised he even admitted that he went on a panel earlier this week, right? After saying about 2 weeks that he was done with panels. You gotta remember, this guy, Bergs, he built his channel on panels and Google Hangouts. Remember the old Google Hangouts? He built his channel based on that. So he's a channel builder himself. He complains about everybody else building channels off of him. But I kind of laugh that they got higher sub counts than he does. I don't have, I'm the bottom of YouTube. I'm not going around pretending to be a king. I'm not going around pretending to be an emperor of YouTube. That's not me. I'm just Chuck saying my thing, my opinions. I call it the way I see it. And I will call it the way I see it. I'm like Jesse the Body Ventura. I call it like you see it. Remember Jesse Ventura when he was asked by Vince McMahon, do you want to do, I need a heel commentator? All he has a mindset. All he has to do, he was given a marching orders, a mindset. He was told, Jesse Ventura will always say it in his shoot interviews. He was always tells, if he was given a mindset, if you believe it, it's true. And that's what's his mindset set by Vince McMahon. And that's what he went. So, but I call it the way I see it. And that, so. Yes, sneak peek on the sofa. Yeah, sneak peek on the sofa. So, yeah, don't tell no one, Brandon, okay? Shh, keep it keep it a secret between you and me and the main channel, okay? Yeah, it's a sneak peek. I should have covered it up before I went live, and I didn't do it because I had to get on live right now. I'm about ready to sign off anyway in a little bit here. So, and that. So, I'm just going to wrap it up. I know I'm going to sound like a dead horse on this. Bergs, stop your crybaby and stuff. You're 47 years old. If you get donations, okay, fine. Appreciate your donations, but don't shake them out, because if you're accusing somebody else extorting for money, and guess what? If you're demanding more money from other people on your channel, guess what? You're extorting too, basically. I see it when I call it. I call it when I see it. And that. So, and another thing is, give your viewers a curveball on a video. Try an edited video where you actually take video clips. It's called a video editing software. There's a lot of them out there. Some will give you either a 7-day free tryout. Some will give you a 14-day tryout. Some will even give you a 30-day tryout. Just all you have to do is go around town, show how great a video, go out, complain, go out, brag how great a video editor you are. If you want to be a video editor, show how great you are and brag about it by showing how you can edit and render videos by producing a edited video with clips. Do about 10 clips, render it together, title it, and just see if your audience go for it or not. If they'll bite on that, you'd be surprised if they bite on it, because it's something fresh, something different, and it might put you on the map if you do it right. If you do it better than our main channel, I'll give props to you. All right, I'll be the first one to give you props to you and that. So, okay, we gotta get out of here real quick. Here, I'm going to be doing something else. To see who else is going to be on. Oh, by the way, here's another thing, Bergs. One more thing, Bergs, if you're watching at this point. If you complain about people being addicted to YouTube, guess what? You're addicted to YouTube too, yourself, Bergs. Remember that. If you complain about somebody else being addicted to YouTube, guess what? You're addicted too. Please like, share, subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe button, notification bell. And we'll see you hopefully next time, whenever I get the time to do one of these things. All right. Next rant, I'm thinking about how panel hosts should control their panels. Just going to give them some advice, basically. That's all. All right, we'll see you guys next time.